Hi
Good
guys,
evening.
I think we're live. Jessica, you want to kick us off?
Yes, thank you, Emma. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being a part of this call, which is known as Make a Difference. Definitely, it's one of the most awaited calls of the week, and we look forward to interacting with people and know how each of us are making a difference in people's lives. Today, we have with us guests Craig and Helmut, with whom Hemal will be conversing in detail, followed by the regular updates from the staff and any other significant achievements that our team has received overall throughout the week. Hemal, I leave it open to you.
Yeah, Jessica, I'd like to hear from you first. Obviously, I'd love to get a catch up rather than coming back to you later. How are things there? I know the COVID rates are increasing quite hugely and
Yes.
impacting some of our work. Any
Yes.
significant update from you?
Uh, there are updates in terms of yes, things that have happened good throughout the week, as well as there are things which have not gone as per schedule. I think I have my colleague who will explain better about the on ground situation from Rajasthan, and Heli will talk about the store. But yes, one thing that I would like to use this platform and announce to everyone who is watching us live on YouTube is that we do need people to work with us, especially in these difficult times, to volunteer with us. We have our flagship campaign of Feed Everyone. So if you can at least make food for at least one person extra and give it to people whom you think need it the most, that would be one of the good things that you do with us, with Go Dharmic, and also join us to volunteer for our store and all the other activities that we do. So, as someone who takes care of the human resources, that is one appeal that I would want to make through this platform. Thanks, Emma.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jessica. Um, Hi, Craig. I feel honored to have you on, Craig Jones, MBE, with Fighting with Pride. What is Fighting with Pride? I'd love to know a little bit more about the work that you do. You've told us offline, but please do to go into some detail and share something about everything that you guys do.
Thank you very much, Emma. First of all, thank you for inviting me along. Through this process, I've learned so much about Godamic and what an amazing organisation you are. So I'm honoured to be here. So Fighting with Pride is about supporting LGBT plus veterans from the armed forces. It's a sad part of our history that it was illegal to be LGBT plus in the armed forces for about 40 years, and that ban was repealed in 2000. But for the individuals affected, they've had difficult lives. They were dismissed in disgrace. They were sent to prison until 1996. And they were outed to their families and friends. And we're here really to reach back as veterans to find that community, that lost legion, and support them to live better, healthier lives.
That's really amazing work, and it's something that I didn't actually realize. That this is really a thing, and that to know that as recent as 2000 is when these changes uh, took place, or probably, I mean, that's probably just the start of it, right? Like, uh,
Yeah,
if you think about the
it,
stigma associated.
it's truly incredible that as recently as 1996, we had men and women in prison for being LGBT plus. It's truly quite remarkable. But what we would also say is that today we have LGBT plus personnel serving at the front line of operations all over the world. They do a brilliant job and they are respected and supported at every level of command in our armed forces. But we need to reach back and find the veterans who live their lives outside the protections of the armed forces family and the military covenant and bring them back, make them feel welcome. We took away their medals, we erased them from military history, and the DNA of a service person is really important, of a veteran is important, and we need to give that back. And that's what our campaign's about.
And I find, the human stories is what really touches people to, one, make a difference, or to engage in ways where they actually, step forward to try and help with causes, or come forward. Could you tell us any kind of human story that's touched you, or that you've for doing this work, or anyone in particular stand out?
Yeah, I'd love to tell you a story. I mean, it's going to be a sad story because some of these stories are challenging, but it comes right in the end. I was chatting to a lovely man called Stephen about 3 weeks ago. He was arrested in 1983 because he was in love with another soldier, and he went to prison for that, and he served 6 months and had a difficult life after that because he became registered as a sex offender. Not an offence in civilian life, but an offence in military life. And in 2017, the police arrived at his door asking for him to give DNA for the National Criminal Intelligence Database. And because of that, he approached a human rights organisation who took it through the courts and won him a royal pardon. And he described to me what it was like to be able to get the job that he always wanted. He wanted to be a caretaker in a care home, but he couldn't get that job because he couldn't get security clearance. And he described to me what it was like to apply for that job in 2017 with his royal pardon. And it's just profound stories of how something so irrational as the gay ban has affected people through very long periods of their life.
That's really amazing. And for the person that's listening out there, that's probably, likely to have heard this for the first time, that this was actually happening in our living memory and in just a short time ago. What would you say to, how can they help, and what could they do to be involved?
Well, we're really keen to find our LGBT plus veterans. When they were dismissed from the armed forces, they were treated very harshly, and they're dispersed all across the UK. We want them to get in touch with us because we're a well-established charity now. We've got resources, we can support people. We're working directly with the government. So we are in discussions with Baroness Goldie, Minister in State for Defence, and Johnny Mercer, Minister for Veterans. And we hope that over the next 18 months, there'll be a whole programme of reparations to recognise their service and help them be better and feel better. So if you know veterans who might have been affected, then please encourage them to step forward to us. And take a look at our website. It's an interesting history, and this is a hidden history that lots and lots of people don't know. And I talk to people every day who are shocked to hear that we were sending people to prison. And get in touch. It's lovely to hear from people. And thank you for giving us this spot today. We really appreciate it.
No, definitely. And I think what we'll do is really try to think of ways in which we can engage more. For us, and at least our understanding of Dharma is that our duty and responsibility is to share love and compassion for all living beings, not just even humans, or regardless of their background or sexual orientation. It doesn't matter. It's love for all, and I think that's really important, that we extend that to the widest possible range we can, and anywhere there's people struggling or suffering, to try and find ways to support as much as we can and within our limited capabilities. But yeah, definitely, as soon as you told me about the causes, I felt that it's something that we wanted to get involved with and help. So really pleased that you could join us.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for being such a wonderfully inclusive organisation.
Thanks, Craig. Thank you. Next, we've got Helmut on the line. Helmut's wonderfully been volunteering for us at the Good Karma store in Hampstead, which opened this week. It's a new charity initiative run by volunteers. Helmut, how are you? You're on mute, so you'll have to unmute if you can, please.
Okay, yeah.
There
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. Helmut, what are you doing? Why are you not working in the travel business?
Because travel is sort of put on hold temporarily.
Yeah,
so
so
that
you
gave
could
me
be
the
at
time.
home watching TV. Well, or you could be at home watching TV. Why are you spending your time to come in and work with Go Dharmic and help us?
Well, I could say I watched all the Netflix series already, so I had I had time to do something. No, but it's a good cause, and if you have time to put it to good use, it's always a good feeling. I get a good feeling out of it, and other people get some use out of it.
No, brilliant. So many of the people who are on this line today won't have visited the Good Karma store. Would you be kind enough to give us a little walk around the store and show us what we have in the store, maybe?
Yes, of course. I just go to the entrance and come from the outside.
Oh,
So,
brilliant.
This is the outside of the store. It's a very busy street in Hampstead. Very inviting entry. And here you see the main room with furniture. Everything is donated. We have very nice pieces like this sofa. And here is the team waiting for the customers. And on the other side, we have artisanal products from India.
Brilliant.
So,
did I see Arti in the store? Is Arti over there?
Yes, she is. Yeah, she is.
Could you ask her to come over to the elephant? Perhaps she could tell us a little bit about her products and that what she's been helping for Elephant Head and maybe some. Hi, Arti.
She's a bit shy, but I will.
Hi, Hemo.
How are you? Sorry to put you on the
Sorry,
spot.
I've dragged. No, that's okay. I've just dragged his phone away from him. So let me flip.
Just turn it. I don't know where.
Yeah.
You can flip
Okay,
it.
so they're all artisanal made products, and they've been made by social enterprises. On behalf of the Elephant Head, they've been made by social enterprises in India. So they all have a story behind them, and then the amount from the sale goes to support Dharmic as well as the charities back in India. So just giving you a brief glance through.
No, brilliant. We've had a lot of interest in these, and it tells so much of a social story, doesn't it? Like that, you know, the people who are producing the products are benefited, the proceeds from the sales are benefited, the whole ecosystem of the whole thing is wonderful, and there's a lot of interest. Just what's the plans now? How do we reach more people with these wonderful products and make it economically strong? What's your next? Or what are you ordering next from India?
What are we ordering next? There's a lot of interest in these lovely flowers, which are coming soon. I think people have been walking away with a lot of them. That's the only bunch left. And they're all made out of recycled paper, just from the offices in Oroville. They've just been made out of recycled paper, and they're the ones that are coming from India, I think, at the moment. Yeah, I think as we go along, we'll see what kind of products people like, and then grow that from there.
No, it's
but
fantastic.
you can buy a lot of these on the Dharmic online shop as well. So I think
on the Good Karma,
on the Good Karmas,
right?
yeah. So
no, I'm really excited about it. It's the first week since we've launched, and I think there's great potential for social business to grow on the back of this, where multiple causes are benefited in the purchasing, and then also the proceeds go towards helping people both here in the UK but abroad for numerous causes, largely food distribution for vulnerable families. I think it's great to see the online store as well as Elephant Head's products supporting the whole thing. So well done, a great thing, and probably loads more to do in the future.
Thank you, Hemo. Take care.
Thanks, Arti.
Bye.
Great updates. Thanks, Helmut.
Okay, thank you. All the best.
I'll see you next when I'm in the store. I'll be there tomorrow. All right.
See you tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Pendra?
Hi everyone.
Yeah,
I'm good. How are you, Hemal?
Very good. What's the update?
So you know that the situation in India, COVID is really bad. We are now having 200,000 plus cases every day. So everything was on hold right now on the ground team from Rajasthan. Our team got COVID. So they are quarantine house. So they may get this release from this house in a week or maybe two. After that we can start working on, but the centers where we are working is temporarily closed. So let's see the situation.
That's a normal thing. Yeah.
Let me just request Helmut, could you click mute, please?
Yeah, he clicked. Yeah. Yeah, so we are hoping that this is a slight delay, not much. Yeah, once our team came working, and we'll be completing these 6 locations ASAP before this month, and we'll be having this inauguration. Not formal one because it's not allowed as of now. But yeah, like Uttarakhand kind of like last year which we did.
Sure. Okay. Give me an update. Well, Debrat is on the line, so we could probably ask him about the Good Pots project. And
Yes.
look, I think COVID can't help the situation, but I think food distribution should expand again in India now as well, due to the situation and difficulties people will again be facing. So I think we could definitely ramp up food distribution.
Yeah.
Right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Stanley.
Yes, hi everyone.
Hi. What's the update from your side?
It's been a good week as usual. We've been working on more and more, applying to more grants to support our work. As you correctly said, the situation is like, again, the migration has begun for the labor and they're facing again difficulties and everything. So the team has been also with full force reaching out to corporates, reaching out to individuals to support us to help these people who are facing the real difficulties right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Brilliant. And lots of interesting stuff coming up in the short term as well. I guess Vidya will be touching on it, but you've been pretty busy navigating lots of stuff this last few days, right?
Yes, we have. I'll let Vidhi speak about it, but since we are also focusing more on the environment, we have a very good live session lined up on the Earth Day. So yeah, that's an exciting event coming up for us.
Excellent. Thanks, Danny.
Yep.
Hey, Martin.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Thank you.
Keeping busy in Glasgow?
Yeah. It's been a good week. A little bit quiet for me. I haven't been at many of the distributions and things, but one exciting update is that we managed to visit a warehouse at the start of the week, which we're hoping to get given for the month to allow us to take a big donation. So that's one exciting thing that we're looking forward to hopefully confirming in the next week or two. So yeah, just keeping things going. Yeah.
And how about the distributions from Fiona and so on? How are they this week?
This week, so this week is the Easter holiday in Scotland, the second week. So they're still at the schools yesterday and today, even during the holiday, supporting the family. So it's a little bit quieter just because the schools are obviously closed. But yeah, the need is massive that even during the school holidays, still giving out, I think 140 food bags this week to families. So yeah, they're at one of the schools just now, or they will be in about half an hour.
Going on there now.
In about half an hour, yeah.
Brilliant. One of the things we should connect on with Arati, I was just discussing it this morning, is that they've partnered with Tesco's and Jamie Oliver, where children from the schools are cooking meals for the homeless distribution.
Yeah, I remember she mentioned.
I think that would be a great way to try and connect that somehow with the school kids to see, once schools open up, and perhaps that, and also incredible work on the school uniforms and the clothing part. If that comes good, I know we're working on it in the background, but that would be really incredible as well.
For sure.
Great stuff. Look forward to catching up later. Thanks, Martin. All right, next we have Azra. Hi, Azra.
Hi, Hemal. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Enjoying lockdown?
Yeah, it has been so since last year for me. I've been at home.
What's the update this week?
Yeah, so things have been good on the CSR side. I had conversations with people from 5 companies, and there were good discussions. Things like we discussed possible synergies and everything. It was nice. It's still in the discussion stage, but yeah. And on the grant application side, I have finished writing 2 grants. It's still under review, so we'll be submitting that next
Under review with Cliff.
week. No, Stan.
Okay, great. Okay, so you're back on doing some grants as well. Back with the grants. Excellent. Great work, Azra.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Shivani.
Hi, Amal. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. How are you?
I'm good too.
Feeling better now?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
What's your update this week?
So one significant update is that ITS family, that is Iqbal Bhai's and Yasmin's foundation, they are donating 4 libraries for our Shape of Future campaign. So that is one significant update from CSR side. Also, I've been reaching out to companies for CSR and fundraising. So one company have a positive response for sanitation campaign. So it's still in the pipeline, but I'm trying that we pull out a good deal on that. So yeah. Also, I would like to take this platform for like connecting to people for the Shape of Future campaign. If you guys have any contacts that would be interested to fundraise and donate some libraries, or any companies who might have possible synergies for our Shape of Future campaign, so please drop your messages on my email ID. I'll drop my email ID in the chat box, so you can take it up from there.
Brilliant. Please do put it in the comment section of YouTube. That would be the best place to have it, so that
Yeah, sure.
everyone can catch it. Great work, Shivani. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Vidi. You've been very busy this week.
Yeah. Hi, Hemant. How are you?
Yeah, good. You've been very busy, I said, this week. Give us, share some of the stuff that's going on with you.
Yes. So first, I'll start with Good Karma Store. This amazing launch on Monday, and we have been, featured on London Post and Ham and High. A lot of press coverage happening, a lot of footfall happening, and we.
Vidi, you're on mute.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So our socials was all about our launch week for the Good Karma Store. And another exciting news is that coming week on 22nd of April, we have an amazing live session happening between Himal and Joshua. He's the Director of Climate Action at the Parliament of World Religion. And that's going to be big for us. So I request people on this call and use this platform for others who are watching us live that join us on 22nd of April. Of course, details will be coming on our socials soon. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. I think the Parliament of World Religions is one of the oldest interfaith bodies in the world, about bringing people from all different backgrounds and communities together on the common platform. And I think Dharmic has an important role of doing that, of providing dharma and duty and responsibility and compassion at the core of all religions. So I'm really looking forward to that discussion with Joshua, particularly with engaging on climate crisis. So I think, 100% for us, that's our big focus, right? The climate for this year. And if we can do whatever we can to promote the different campaigns, it would be great. So is that going to be streamed on what, Facebook and YouTube? Is that the plan for that one?
Yeah. No, so that's going to be a Facebook Live from Dharmic. And yeah, so we'll be sending out invites and we'll have this event launched soon, like in a couple of days. So yeah. So there's a pre-update. Even before it's out on socials, I'm sharing this on this call to everybody that this live is happening. That is on 22nd. And regarding Good Karma Store, I have put out some links here, our online store, and a nice walkthrough video, which our teachers did here. But then people who would want to again go watch it, I have links shared. That's it from my end.
Great. Thanks, Vidi. Good work.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. Let's go. I'm just looking for the chat. Who do we have next?
It's Sahil.
Hey, Sahil.
Hey, Hemal. Hey, everyone.
So, what's new?
So yeah, we have been busy on the Go Green side of it. We have a lot of things that are going to come up on the second half of the year, but we need to plan that extensively. So through this call, I would like to just tell that to everyone that we are going to do a pilgrimage um, to the COP26. That is from London to Glasgow. So that is one thing that is on the line we are planning. At the end of the pilgrimage, there is going to be an event called in the lines of Ahimsa and the Dharma side of our charity with the environment. So we are going to do that a day or some days before the COP. So that is also going to be a huge event. That it's going to have a lot, amazing number of speakers and other people joining in. So that is also something that we are planning, Hemal. With that, yes, the call that is going to have, we are going to have next week. It's going to be play a significant role because climate, the Parliament of World Religion, the climate action side of theirs, and the work that Go Dharmic is doing is in the same line. So looking forward to that too. So yeah, we have a lot of stuff that are coming in line, and looking forward to making that happen in the second half of it.
Amazing. Well done. Keep going, Sal.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hi, Helly.
Hi, Hemal.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
How's progress with the Good Karma store?
So yeah, as mentioned by VB, we have launched the Good Karma store on 12th and the online store, and as well as we have opened 2 physical stores. And the significant update is that since the launch of the store on the online platform, we have made we have sold around products of worth 779 pounds till now. So
Well, that's really good for the first few days, right? Like for a new charity store and a concept, I think we're doing great so far, and it's only onwards and upwards. I think it's going to be a really a great project, and I'm excited by the possibility of what can be done by the online platform. And the amount of products that can be uploaded on there is infinite, really, isn't it? So, for reuse and promoting reused products and donated products, and then using the stores as outlets for that work will be great. So, you're really looking forward to participating, and I'll be there at the Good Karma store in Hampstead tomorrow. What would you like to say, Heli, for somebody? We've got these different parts, right? Like, so there's the clothing side and the furniture side, and there's different parts to Good Karma. What is Good Karma store, and where should people go to find it?
okay, so Good Karma store is basically a platform which sells clothes which are secondhand clothes and furniture which is reused and remade by the Bright Sparks organization. So we are in collaboration with the Elephant Head and Bright Sparks organization for the artisan made products and furniture. But the Good Karma store also has a clothing brand. So we have second hand clothing, but which are in a very good quality and like a branded designer clothes. So whosoever wants to buy any of these products can either visit our physical store or they can visit our online store. The link for that is already dropped by Vidhi in the chat, but I'll also drop it. And it's goodkarma.godharmic.com. And and also I would like to request that if anyone wants to volunteer with us either at the Hampstead store or either at the Slough store, because a lot of products are there and they are needed to be get on the online platform. So if anyone wants to help with that, they can write me at heli@godharmic.com. So that would be that is something how people can be part of this project.
Excellent. Well done, Heli.
Okay.
Hi, Debrata.
Hi, Eamon. How are you?
Yeah, great. How's what's your update this week? Always excited to hear what you've got to say.
Okay. Actually, again, the bad time come in our society. So, as a previously 2020 during the pandemic period, we already served more than 700 ration kit in the Sundarban. So, same as nowadays, our GD team never stopped working. So, this week, Sunday and Monday, I expected we served more than 350 plate vegetarian food for orphanage in Midnapur. And apart from this, after that, we'll reach in Sundarban, gateway of Sundarban, which is known as the Canning, where we serve more than 400 and 500 small poor kids. So this time, our society need us, and GD volunteer definitely in Bengal reach every corner where required us.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Apart from this, one more good news is a popular singer that is known as Anupam Roy from the Bengal. He's very much popular for the young generation. I sent him to email, and after 2nd May of election result, he will communicate with me, and he will make a video for GD. That is a good news, and for the GD team.
That's really nice. That's really nice. And what about the pot? Have you found our big pot for food distribution yet?
Yeah, here is a two types of what I found last day I visited in Bora Bazaar market. There is a one is 30 inch and another is 50 inch. But the thing is that the 15 spot is too much weight. It's not possible for the team need more than 10 or 12 people for the carry this pot. So if we purchase the pot, then only need and 10 or more than 12 people only carry this pot. So this time it's not possible for me to carry this highlighted pot just because the pot weight is actually more than we cover more than 80 kg. So it's very difficult for me to carry, but I can carry the pot that is 30 kg.
Oh, no, I'm sure we'll figure it. So just for everyone on the call who didn't catch that, we're looking to purchase a pot in Calcutta because the food distributions are now so big. And the pot should create a vast amount of meals from that, like rice-based dishes with lentils and so on. And this pot takes 10 to 12 people just to carry it.
Yeah,
so it's a fantastic thing, and hopefully I'm looking forward to kind of seeing that food distribution going in Calcutta. I know it's going to be one of our biggest areas of work. So keep going. Great stuff, Debrata. Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, Sakshi.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, great. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you.
What's the update this week?
Well, I finished applying on 2 grants which are under review with Stanley, and there's another Go Green campaign which I'm working on. I'm really excited about it. If things work out, we'll be outreaching to 2,000 plus kids here in India, and we'll spread a word about Go Green campaigns.
Excellent. And how are you finding things so far? Do you need any help with anything? Is there anything that we can do to kind of improve the work and experience at GD?
No, sir. As of now, everything is managed. Like everyone is very helpful and nice, so there's no problem as such.
Brilliant. All right. Well, thank you for all the good work that you're doing, and for everybody that's listening in and helping and volunteering with Go Dharmic. This morning we had a request, a last-minute request where we needed some volunteers to gather books which are going for the libraries in India, and we were really kind of thinking, but unfortunately people always do come forward somehow, and kindly, like they're volunteering right now in the warehouse in Hatfield, and there's going to be around 50,000 books sent from UK to India for the development of these Rajasthan libraries. So it just shows how the voluntary spirit is there, and people do want to help whenever the chance is there. So appreciate what everybody's doing. I think that was one of our shorter calls. So, appreciate that, Stanley. I think we can, last week we had a long call with went for more than an hour and a half. And today we're done in 35 minutes. So really great, probably due to Craig being on the line and, bringing his military discipline to our work. It's a great example. And I'll be on the line for 5 minutes after the call if anybody needs me. So thank you. We can wrap it up there. Take care, guys.